Today on Sack & Co, see what new tech gadgets were revealed at CES 2019. And could this government shutdown impact our tax returns? We'll find out. Let's get things started. It's time for Sack & Co.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
Hello, welcome to Sack & Co. I'm your host, Mellisa Paul. Happy Friday to you all. We begin this morning with an ABC 10 News update. Walt Gray joining us here in the Sack & Co. studios, and some very devastating news to share this morning. Another Northern California police officer killed in the line of duty.
Community of Davis, Yolo County, throughout the region, still grieving the death of Newman Corporal Ronil Singh. Now we have to report another one. This time it's in Davis, and information still coming in. It was 22-year-old Natalie Corona, the police officer, shot and killed last night responding to a crash in downtown Davis at 5th and E. When she arrived just before 7 p.m., a suspect fired a gun at Officer Corona, who was hit, later died at the hospital. A manhunt for the suspect lasted for hours. Several Davis roads blocked off while police searched for the gunman. People on the UC Davis campus were also asked to shelter in place during that time until the order of shelter in place was lifted at 12:30 a.m. The suspect was then found dead inside a home near 5th and E Street of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. This is what the procession looked like early this morning for Officer Corona. It's about 3 a.m. Her body is now at the Yolo County Coroner's Office in Woodland. This procession, Melissa, was going from the UCD Medical Center in Sacramento, where she passed away, to Woodland. And so I saw that driving in this morning. I'm like, what is going on? It was that procession.
And it's so heartbreaking. So hard to not, feel that emotion. And I would love to know more about Natalie Corona, though, Walt. So what can you tell us about her and her life?
Yeah, she just graduated from the Sacramento Police Academy in July. She started patrolling in downtown Davis just before Christmas. So that new on the job. This is a picture of her dad and her, a law enforcement veteran he was. He was pinning her badge on her when she came through the academy. This is from the Williams Pioneer Review newspaper. She got into law enforcement because of her dad. He was 26 years as a sheriff's deputy in Colusa County. An incredible photo from the Davis Police Department showing Officer Corona bringing Christmas gifts to a survivor of the campfire up in Paradise. The Paradise folks had lost everything they had owned in the fire. Before moving to Davis, Davis Police Chief Darren Pytel called her just full of life and energy.
She's just an absolute star in the department, and somebody that pretty much every department member really looked to as, a close friend, a sister.
A press conference, more information is expected to happen at some point today. We will update you on ABC 10 and ABC10.com. Again, we don't know anything been released about the suspect, who he was, why he was, and why something like this would happen at a minor traffic accident in downtown that Officer Corona was responding to that would lead to being shot.
Especially in a community like Davis. It is also such a close-knit community. So I can just imagine that something like this is going to be felt for such a long time.
I'll tell you how rare. It's been 59 years since a police officer was shot and killed in Davis.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Walt. Let's go ahead and get an update on our forecast. We've got meteorologist Rob Carmark standing by in the newsroom. Hey. Oh, no,
yeah,
it's not
he
Rob.
just looks a tad different today.
Rob sure got pretty.
Hi, Tracy.
What happened?
Hey, good morning.
Hi, honey.
Yeah, so I'm going to be taking over for Rob. He's been working all morning long, so he deserves a nice break. Here's a look at what's going on right now. Some sunshine out there, a lot different than what we had yesterday morning when we were mired in clouds. Yeah, dense fog throughout much of the morning. 52 degrees outside currently, and we do have a pretty decent morning on tap with the 50s through the valley. 45 degrees in Auburn, 50 in Placerville, 18 in Truckee. Ooh, that's cold, and 23 in South Lake Tahoe. Visibility. So visibility not a concern here in Sacramento, but we are looking at 1 mile visibility in Truckee, 4 mile visibility in Stockton, 6 mile visibility in Modesto. So don't expect the low clouds today, but we are expecting some clouds to give way to the opportunity for rainfall. Take a look at this. Showers are going to be moving in around mid-afternoon. I'll keep the opportunity for showers in the forecast until the early overnight hours, and then I do think most of the day Saturday will be dry. So for the Bay Area, I'm going for a few showers. Afternoon high around 60 degrees. For the Valley, yeah, showers coming in again around mid-afternoon. afternoon through early tonight, and a mix of sun and clouds for the hills and the Sierra. Talk about rainfall. Yeah, we got a whole lot of rainfall in the forecast for the next 10 days. And that's a look at your weather forecast.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Tracy Humphrey. Not
You're
Rob.
welcome.
But while it's like, hey, Rob's good looking, I'm like, he's good looking, he's handsome, but Tracy is pretty.
They're both beautiful.
They're both beautiful. You know what else is beautiful? Is the miracle of life, Walt. You know, just months ago, we talked about a bunch of nurses who were pregnant all at the same time.
Indeed, we
right?
have been talking about
Yeah,
that.
and now you know what? Those nurses all have their babies.
And here is a group photo, because we know how much Melissa likes group photos. The
sure
nurses
do.
all work in the same hospital, same department. They specialize in labor and delivery, as well as newborn care. There are only 7 nurses seen here, but in fact 8 altogether had babies about the same time. They call the newborns the Elite 8. So there you go.
Sounds like a superhero.
There
group.
is, as I'm obligated to say, as most anchors would do, hey, there must be something in the water there.
Oh,
You know?
yes.
Or there may be just a rogue doctor.
Thank you for filling the quota. I appreciate
All
that.
right, you missed that last one, but that's okay.
I heard it.
Okay, good. You did.
Just,
all right,
just
I
let
got
it go.
you. All right.
Well, okay. Thank you, Walt.
My pleasure.
Have a great weekend.
You
Okay.
too. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Okay, everyone. Coming up, we're showing you the hottest gadgets from CES 2019. Stack & Co. We'll be right back.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
And welcome back. You know, like New Year's Day, CES ushers in exciting possibilities in the form of tech innovations to provide us with a better life, and 2019 is no exception. New product journalist and senior editor of BehindTheBuy.com, David Gregg, has partnered with some top tech manufacturers to share his highlights. So, David, what trends have grabbed your attention at CES 2019?
Yes, of course. The top trends at CES 2019 feature evolution in gaming, phone protection, personal sound, and smart locks. My gaming highlight is the Legion Y740. It lives up to Lenovo's mantra as being savage on the inside and stylish on the outside. This 15-inch model is thinner and lighter, weighing in at 5 pounds and just 3/4 of an inch thin. It features the latest generation Intel processors, 20 series NVIDIA GeForce Max-Q graphics, and optional Corsair overclocked memory. The impressive sounding Dolby Atmos sound system and sound radar will immerse players into their games. The Legion Y740's improved thermal performance and multicolored backlit keyboard is primed for those who demand gaming wherever life takes them. OtterBox, the leader in phone protection, just announced a trend-setting combination. OtterBox and pop sockets will now have a swappable, unstoppable, and colorful case for every style. The OtterBox Symmetry series now has an integrated pop socket pop grip in one slim piece that'll easily fit in your pocket and stay out of the way when you're not using it. Easily switch the pop tops for customizable style and fun. Each case comes with a matching color pop top and can be mixed and matched to personalize your style. OtterPop is available for a variety of iPhones, including iPhone XS, 10, 8, 7, and the 7 and 8 Plus. Aftershok's Cross Trainers are open-ear waterproof MP3 headphones that use bone conduction so your ears are not covered. This will allow sports enthusiasts like triathletes and swimmers to maintain awareness while listening to music in and out of the water. They comfortably sit on your cheekbones just in front of your ear and use bone conduction technology to send sound to the inner ear. Their IP68 certification means the highest waterproof and dustproof standards. 4 gigs of internal storage holds up to 1,000 songs, so you can enjoy your tunes without carrying your smartphone. Durable titanium construction provides long-lasting performance and stays securely in place so you can run, jump, swim, and train harder. Baldwin, the leader in luxury door hardware, unveiled their newest Evolved series of smart security door hardware. This Baldwin Evolved Hollywood Hills Smart Lock collection blends architectural style with Bluetooth technology to provide you with an easy touch-to-open smart security solution. Baldwin Evolved locks conceal the smart technology in a luxuriously sleek design that's 60% smaller than other smart lock sets. It's available in 19 handle set styles, 17 finishes to provide many customization options. It's powered by Kivo technology you control with a downloadable app, so you can conveniently issue e-keys to give family and guests safe access to your home. The app also provides real-time history of the lock's use. Lots of exciting tech innovations coming in 2019, and I look forward to unlocking them for you throughout the year.
Excellent. Thank you so much, David.
Back to you in the studio.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, everyone. Well, coming up, can the government shutdown affect our tax refunds? Got the details after the break.
This segment paid for by Consumer Product News Group.
Okay. What we estimate though is that because the standard deduction more than doubled for both individuals and married,
Oh, it's just going to be easier just to claim it that
most
way.
people aren't, even if they itemize, they won't even be able to get close to what the amount
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising. This segment was paid for by True Earth Health.
Today we have a very special show for you. Our friend Scott Delfaco is here to show us an easy way to look younger, healthier, and feel more confident. Now, if your teeth are yellowing due to coffee, tea, red wine, or smoking, you need to pay attention. So a big welcome to you, Scott.
And a big thanks for having me.
Okay, so Scott, you have a very special test for our viewers when it comes to your smile.
Yeah, we've played this test before, and I think you passed it, Melissa, the last time we played it. Yes,
Great.
it's the Would You Rather test. The pressure is on. I'll ask you again, as we asked 100 women. We paneled. Who would you rather spend time with or kiss if you weren't married? Of course, the guy on the left with the nasty yellow teeth or the guy on the right with the bright white smile. Melissa?
I would have to say the guy with the bright white smile.
Woo! You had me nervous there for a second. Yes, of course you would. And 100% of the women also said that. We paneled 100 men, and they are not as picky with who they will spend time with or kiss, Melissa, let's be honest. But even the men said the girl on the right with the whiter smile. And if you notice the girl on the left, her teeth are kind of crooked in the front. Because I get asked from people a lot, Scott, my teeth are crooked. Does it matter if they're white? It does, because you can clearly see on the right, you do not notice that. She looks like a print model. So as long as your teeth are white, it doesn't matter what's going on there, Melissa. It's going to make a difference in your appearance. Oh. And, you know, we follow each other on Instagram and social media. So as you know, my wife is drop dead gorgeous.
She is, yes.
I am no movie star. So I am living proof that a brighter, whiter smile, it's not just going to help you in your love life, Melissa, but it's going to help you professionally as well, because it is what you lead with. It's the first thing people notice. And if you think about those pictures you saw, think about the energy you felt when you saw that person with the whiter smile. So whether it's in a photo or in person, that energy is infectious and it's really, really attractive. That's the perception you want to have professionally in person.
Okay, and that's something we can gain by using power swabs, but
Yes.
how easy is it to use and how quick does it work?
It is easy. You're going to get results in less than 5 minutes. And here's where it's revolutionary, because in less than 5 minutes, you're going to get, on average, 2 shades whiter. Over 7 days, 6 shades. This was developed, Melissa, by a dentist, Dr. Martin Ginniger. He took everything that was wrong with the other products out there, all the complaints people had. He changed it up, made it user-friendly, and created this little miracle in a tube we like to call power swabs.
Okay, and we actually have some testimonials from people who've used power swabs.
I've smoked, I've drank coffee, I drink red wine. It makes my teeth darker. And using power swabs, it's made a difference. People ask me, what do you do to whiten your teeth? And I'm really proud to tell them that I use power swabs.
When I use these whitening strips, I noticed when I would drink, I would get this crazy sensitivity. It would go right to my brain, and I'm like, I hate this. So why do I have to go through the monstrosity of this pain just because I want to whiten my teeth? With power swabs, there was zero sensitivity.
It's a monstrosity, Melissa. I'm telling you, that pain. Well, you know, that's the biggest complaint people have about the other products, is that they hurt too much. Power swabs, the biggest advantage I feel, not just how quickly it works, but the fact that there's no sensitivity. That's a make or break for a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, but how easy is it to use?
Are you challenging me right here on Sacramento Company?
Show me.
Challenge accepted, and I'm going to show everyone at home just how simple this product is to use. It's a quick 2-step process and a patented technology. First step is the stain out swab. So we do this for 2 minutes. Obviously, we have TV time constraints, Melissa, but this is the stain out swab.
Okay.
So what we accomplish over the 2 minutes is that we actually lift the stains off of our teeth. The other products people use, like the strips and the trays, they'll whiten the stain, but they don't remove it. At the same time, we hydrate our enamel, and that's why you don't get the sensitivity. People ask me all the time, why does that happen with the other products? They suck the moisture out and they dehydrate your enamel. That's why they're so painful. So that's what makes the difference right there, the stain out swab.
Okay.
So we do that for 2 minutes, then we whiten, da-da-da. Notice I'm going right up to the gum line, no sensitivity, and that's it.
And then that's it.
I am done, less than 5 minutes. What I just did, and here's where it's revolutionary. On average, you're gonna get 2 shades whiter. Over 7 days, 6 shades. Best part, results last up to 6 months. It is a game changer in the teeth whitening industry. Here's a digitally altered picture, but again, let's look right here. Look at that person on the left, older, unhealthy, unattractive, really, and she's a pretty girl. On the right, she looks like a print model.
I can't believe the difference in the years that it takes off with having white teeth.
Look, it's remarkable, the transformation, and look, people pay a lot these days to get procedures and do all this stuff. It doesn't matter if you look in perfect physical condition. If you smile and you're that person on the left, Melissa, it's going to ruin your appearance. And another reason why this product's been so popular and had such staying power, as you know, I've been coming here over 3 years now, is that it lifts the stains off your caps, crowns, and veneers. That's huge.
That is huge. But what about if you're a coffee drinker or an avid wine drinker like myself?
I was going to say, there's a theme here, isn't there, Melissa?
Yes.
Yeah, what you just saw was the bottom of your coffee mug. One of the grossest things you will see. Other products, or if you go to the dentist, they say, don't do this, don't do that. With power swabs, you can do whatever you want. As you're seeing the shade chart, You can drink all the coffee you want. You can drink all the wine you want, responsibly, of course, and hopefully, you know, after work. But you can do that with Power Swabs. It doesn't matter. There are no restrictions. It is changing the way we whiten our teeth in this country and around the world.
Okay, but how long does it take to lift those stains and to whiten?
In less than 5 minutes, we saw the shade chart, and there's over 7 days. But in less than 5 minutes, you're going to get, on average, 2 shades whiter. Over those 7 days, 6 shades, as you're seeing on your screen. Again, results test up to 6 months. It's about a fifth of the price than if you went to the dentist. The other products people use, the strips and the trays, like I brought up earlier, time-consuming, they're messy, they taste bad. You see the comparison chart on your screen, but the worst part about them, again, is that sensitivity. With Power Swabs, you don't get that.
Okay, and you have a special offer, too, for our viewers.
Yes, of course, because I love coming here, and I want to say hi to your mom, too, because I know she watches. Is it Patty Paul?
It's Patty.
I love that name. That is a great TV name. Why aren't you in TV, Mama Paul? So we have 40% off for all of you out there, all of your viewers, with free shipping. We'll also give you for free the On-the-Go Stain Out Quick Stick for the daily maintenance, Melissa. So after your morning coffee, you just use this on your teeth. Real simple to get the stains off before they set in. Keep your smile bright and white throughout the day.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, and where can people go for more information?
Go to powerswabs.com or call that 1-800 number on your screen, 1-800-664-1705. Again, 40% off with free shipping and a free quick stick.
Wonderful. Thank you so much,
Thank
Scott.
you for having me.
Okay, well, many of us, well, we should be getting ready to file our taxes, right? But could the tax government shutdown affect the process, and how or when we'll be getting our refund if all this continues? I know it's a big question looming for many of you right now. So here to fill us in, we have tax expert Danielle Tahara. Always great to see you, Danielle. And as if tax time wasn't stressful enough, right? now we have this really big question looming. How does the government shutdown impact tax filing this year?
You know, that's a great question. I'm sure that's the question that's on everyone's mind. So the good news is that the IRS came out recently and they announced that they're going to begin processing tax returns on January 28th, and they plan to issue refunds as normal. So that's good news.
Okay, good. So as of right now, things are looking good. There should be no hiccups. Okay, so now that we have that answered, this is actually the first year, too, that the reform is in effect. So how does that impact people's process for this year?
So with tax reform, with a lot of the changes happening, the good news for the California state side is that it doesn't really change how you file your state tax return. Most of those changes are going to, and there were a lot of them, they're going to impact how you file your federal return. So it could make filing a little tricky this year. So we're encouraging people that if any year was a year that you might want to consider hiring a tax professional, this is the year to do it.
Okay, because this is a first for everyone, right?
Exactly.
And you want to make sure that you're dotting your I's, that you're crossing your T's, and everyone's situation is very unique and different. And though there's the standardized deduction, which has been an improvement for some, right? But you don't know until you really stop and you assess your situation, which you're mentioning could be a little complicated to begin with, right? So having that professional guidance, if any year right now, really is incredibly important, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So if this is someone's first venture into having an accountant help them with their taxes, what should they do?
Well, if you've never used a tax preparer before, you definitely want to check around, ask for references, maybe check with professional organizations to see if there's been any issues with the preparer that you're interested in hiring in the past. You also want to definitely start calling around and checking to make sure that they're accepting new clients, and make that appointment because they'll start filling up fast, and you want to make sure you have time with them.
Yeah, because they're going to be really busy this year.
Exactly.
And like we just mentioned, this is new for all of us, so they may have some extra time that they're going to have to put into preparing, which could mean, you know, like you said, that they're going to book up quickly because their calendar is going to fill up. They're going to need that extra time to get stuff done. So, but when someone's looking for a preparer, though, what are some things they should look for in that accountant?
So definitely one of the things, word of mouth, asking for references, checking online to see what kind of reviews that they have are definitely a good start. Right off the bat, there are some things, the red flags that you should avoid if you see them. Any preparer that guarantees you a refund before they even look at your information, someone that charges you the fee based on the refund that they're getting you, or a preparer that doesn't want to sign the return as the paid preparer, because that's actually required by law. So if you see any of those types of things from your preparer, definitely head the other way.
Okay, all right. And I personally really appreciate the word of mouth. Always go with that, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so if someone does, though, want to be bold enough, they think they already know what they need to do to get done for this year, they're just going to do the standardized, what do they need to do? What's the process so they can make sure that they're prepared to start filing?
So definitely, it's never too early to start preparing for it. A little planning and organization makes tax season a little less stressful. So start gathering all the documents and receipts you already have. Most of the important documents you need probably aren't going to start arriving until the end of this month, early February. But if you have everything and put them in one place so you can find them, that's a good start. There's a lot of great software out there that really makes the e-file process really simple to prepare your own return. It uses a simple step-by-step fill-in-the-blank process. So if you want to do your own return, there's a lot of great options for you that makes it pretty painless.
Okay, and I just want to clarify really quick because you and I talked off camera. There are write-offs allowed. However, it depends on how you need to file and if standardized works better for you. So to know more about that, that's why we're really talking about possibly getting the accountant to help you kind of weed through what's going to work for you, right? And where can people go for more information so they know what they need to do?
So our website, ftb.ca.gov, is a great resource for everything you need for tax season. While you're there, you can also use our online live chat feature to connect to a live agent through instant messaging to get help with general tax questions. They can always give us a call, too, if they need to, at 800-852-5711.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, my friend. You always make things seem so much easier when it comes to taxes. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining us this week right here on Sack & Co. And make sure you tune in next week, too, because we're going to show you some trendy hairstyles that you can rock in 2019. Plus, achieve those fitness goals with the entire family. You can all get fit together this year. And we are chatting with the Stockton Heat about their season and a great upcoming event. We're talking teddy bear toss, plus Monster Jam is returning to the Golden One Center. We're getting all the details on what you can expect when you go out to this wonderful time. So make sure to tune in right here to Sack & Co. all week long at 9 a.m. as we continue to bring value home. Everyone, thank you so much for being with us this week. We look forward to seeing you on Monday at 9. Have a blessed weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. So when do you actually get around?